What's up, everybody? A Spirit with a Gun here from Sleepless Nights with another episode on Medieval Engineers. When we left off in the last episode... What did we do in the last episode? I don't even remember. Oh, that's right. We were doing some research stuff to try and get everything. That one, I need stones. That shouldn't be hard to do. I made an iron hammer for that. That one we needed more rope, which required more flax. I forget what I ended up coming to the conclusion on the flax, though. Oh, there's 2 left in here. So for 10, this makes 5, so I need 4 of these, and that requires 2, so 8? I should need 8 flax? Well, 6, technically. And we were also talking about, you might notice that there's some trees down. Well, the reason I was chopping some of these, not only is it, you know, good to stockpile when you can, but also because I had a comment that I hadn't thought about before was, do you think that the flax and stuff isn't growing because it's basically in the shade and like in a Minecraft situation where they need a certain light level? And I was like, I hadn't thought about that before. It does turn out that it doesn't seem to matter because I was starting to chop these things down, but I hadn't really been going at it very long. Like, I chopped a tree down type of thing, and it was this one over here, which really is not casting much of a shady thing. They're actually not really in the shade. There's not a whole lot of tree cover all the time. Like, you know, as the sun goes up and down, they are getting light and stuff. But then I looked over and this happened. Not the berries. This. Now, when they're done, we should be able to, kind of like this, you hover over and hit F to gather them. Which it's not doing, actually. This one looks like it's sideways. That's kind of interesting. But they are growing. We can see pumpkins now. Before they were little plant sprouts. So it is growing. They seem to just take a long time. And I'm not running on a server or anything, so if I'm not actively playing, they're not growing. So that's why they keep taking so long to grow. The flax, on the other hand, I'm assuming it's the same thing, right? Like, this took a while to grow, and now this is growing. But it's just that you need so much of the flax stuff that I'm kind of like, man, grow already, dagnabbit. The truth, though... And so, anyways, so that's why I was chopping down trees, was I was thinking, well, maybe that might help, and it wouldn't hurt to stockpile some logs a bit. So we have a few more areas that we could fill in, but that's looking pretty nice. That's looking very stocked up, and that's what we want. This stuff, on the other hand, not so much. Now, we can definitely do the, whatever this one was... battlements, because that's just iron hammer, which we have, and large stone. We can do that, no problem. This one, the only problem is going to be the flax. The timber, obviously, is not an issue. Iron we can get. Iron hammer we can get. But that's advanced mechanics. Unlocks more advanced mechanical blocks. Locking catch blocks, torsion, spring, weight. I mean, I'll eventually probably use them, but I really have not put much thought into that. Now... it does appear like for now, these are the last 2 research things, and then we're kind of done. Because most of the time it'll say like this unlocks research for battlements, which is this. These do not say that, they just unlock. So I'm thinking these are the last 2 things we have to get. So we're going to keep an eye out for flax, but we're not actually going to go for it. Actually, today we're going to try and tackle this one. Which, we're going to go back to... oh, look! Huh! A random pumpkin is growing there. That's funny. I mean, I'm keeping my eye out for flax. What the heck was that? Was that that deer? Was that what that was? Oh, it is! Good grief. I thought that was like, a wolf barking or a barbarian yelling or something, and I was like, hold up, we're not supposed to have anything attacking us yet. Whew, that scared me. how do I do... I'm looking at my food meter before we run off here. I forget what I need to make that one that has been doing pretty well for us. Let's add some more of that in there. Which one was it? Mushroom soup? Was that it? Roots, mushroom, and berries. Actually, all of which we have. So, that's cool. Let's go ahead and add those in there, and we'll add these in there as well. We'll add those in there. And we'll make a couple of them. Oh, I just realized I had a stack of mushrooms in there. Oh well. Let's take the pumpkin out for a second. I think I just wasted some burn time, but I'm not crazy worried about it. Really, we've got branches for days at the moment. We'll take that as well, and then we'll put that back there. Wow, I've got some... I need to actually work on some storage, I think, because I'm running out of room at this point. Let's go ahead and eat that. Alright, so we're looking for large stones. I'm going to come back over here to the iron. To the iron. There it is. I was like, where did it go? I think I can still get in and out of here. Now, am I getting... Or is it better to use the shovel here? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I thought the pick would give us more iron, but I don't know that that is actually, in fact, the case. And this is also not giving us any stone whatsoever because we're up too high. Oh, I hate these terrain mechanics. I really, really do. They really need to fix that. They are just very not user-friendly the way the voxel stuff works. Would it be down? Oh, I didn't realize I could hold the torch while doing stuff. Yeah, there we go. This is better. We needed to go lower. Okay. Yeah, I hate that you have to kind of like dig around in a circle, because otherwise you get boxed in and you can't get out because the... Uh-oh. Oh, I forgot they only hold stacks of 5. Let's just drop that. Alright, so I'm gonna do some mining here. And, might have to make a few trips, so I'm not gonna put you guys through that. Because we need to get some more stone, and we're gonna end up with a bunch of iron this way, so we need to be able to refill, or not refill, but store the iron, and we have a ore, or an ore. Oh wow, those torches do not last long at all. Good grief. I mean, I guess that actually makes sense, but still. Oh, you know what I should do? I should build a little torch stand thing to, like, mark this. And chop a couple of these trees down. They're huge. So let me do some of that stuff, and then I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so I really need to invest in more of these little torch stand things. They are really, really cool. You can basically just turn the lights on and off, and they just run, which is really neat. And I don't need to keep wasting resources on torches. I mean, obviously you can't, like, walk around with them, but still, I mean, they're really nice for, well, identifying things in the dark, or just keeping your area lit so you can see what's going on. We should have more than enough stone at this point, I think. I'm not 100% sure. We actually got quite a bit of iron from this, though, trying to get all the stone. That was kind of a good way to deal with that. And I also did some inventory rearranging kind of thing. Not really rearranging, but, like, I cleaned up my inventory a little bit. To where there's not so much clutter taking up room. Alright, so refresh my memory. 25 and an iron hammer. So we can put that in there. Unfortunately. because I liked my iron hammer. And 25 would be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oof, we only have 9 left. Man, it seems like I should have had a lot more than that. But I guess you're only getting like 1 or 2 at a time, so. Alright. So we now have knowledge of battlements, which are, if my memory serves, is that what these are? I don't think I had these before. Battlements. Yeah, there they are. Well, I don't know if that's the same thing or not. These, I think, are larger versions. I don't actually know how to properly pronounce that. Machicolations? I'm not really sure what that's actually supposed to be pronounced as. Or what they're actually for. They look kind of like... Oh, you know what? These battlements go, like, on top. These are, I think... excuse me. These, I think, go out on the outer edge, like, well, like a ledge. Like, you can see how this says ledge battlement? Because if you're looking right there... Let's see if I can actually... pull this up. Will it show me? It's not showing it. There we go. So it's actually got kind of like this curve going on, so it sticks out on the edge of the castle rather than being just snapped on top of it. So I still don't really know how to properly pronounce it, but that's what that is. Now, as for the last one, I mean, obviously I want to get it, but I'll probably just wait until we have, like, our flax stuff just grows, is kind of what I'm thinking. What did I need for these torch stands? I forget. It's 1 metal piece and 3 sticks. Let's see if I can just craft, like, 5 of them. I have enough metal pieces, I just don't know if I have enough of the sticks. Yep, I guess we do. Sweet. Okay, so let's kind of... Hello? There we go. I was like, why are you not snapping? Let's just kind of place these relatively loosely. I don't really need them to be, like, all over the place, but it would be kind of nice, and I have 5 of them to work with, so let's kind of scatter them out a bit. That's, what, 3? Let's put 1 over here. I'm kind of trying to do the perimeter. And actually, I might have more metal pieces that I could work with. And let's put 1 there. Doesn't really light up everything, but it'll give us a little bit of a perimeter glow. These might be a little close together, actually. I'm not sure. Okay, so obviously not perfect, but if nothing else from a distance at night, it'll let us kind of easily find our little village here. I have more iron here. I could make more metal pieces. I thought I had more somewhere. I'm still not really sure what this is for. Flour sacks are used as an ingredient to cook bread. Oh... Wait, have I never done that before? Like, I thought I had bread at some point. Maybe it's just that I saw... Oh, crafting queue. There's 1 in the queue. I guess I didn't have 5. Wait, 1, 2... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I accidentally misclick 1, maybe? Maybe that's what it was. Roast meat, steak, bread. Oh, and that gives you 4. Okay. Okay. So, this... You need 8. 8 wheat straw. That seems like a lot. Everything in this game seems like a lot. It's a 2 to 1, I guess. Because you get 4. So, you put 8 in, you get 1 of these, you put 1 of these in there, and you get 4 back. So, it's like a 2 to 1 ratio. But still... I think it's just the scarcity and the rate at which plants grow. I think that's the biggest issue I've run into. Oh, there's 8. Okay. So if you right-click a stack and drag it out, it ends up giving you like 8. So just for future reference. And we might just want to expand our farm a wee bit here. Well, hold on. No, because you don't... hold up. Okay, 2 gives me 1 wheat seed bag. Okay. So let's craft up 1 of these. Let's see how this goes. That's the I was like, wait a minute, wait. I don't really know where I want to put this. I think I'm just gonna chop this tree down. And maybe this tree down. Oh, that went well. With the iron axe, it is only taking like a couple of hits to chop this stuff. Hello? Hello? Chop at a tree. Thank you. I don't know if these berries are in the way or something. It like wouldn't chop. That was weird. Also, an interesting little development thing, like a game development thing here. It's funny how you chop down one of these thin trees, and when you break it apart, the logs turn into these giant logs. I find that a little comedic. Okay, that's not a thing. These haven't fully grown yet. Where's the rest of this tree? I also probably should make a chest for, like, just the, little branches, because I got a ton of these branch things going on. And I'm starting to run out of places to put them. I think that just goes with about everything, actually. I'm just running out of places to put everything. Okay, let's actually get rid of this stump. Now, I heard... And this one. I've been leaving the stumps because I thought that would let the tree grow back. That's a word. Grow back. But apparently, according to a couple of the comments that I got, that doesn't actually matter. Apparently they can kind of grow back anyway. Okay. Let's try that. Let's see how that goes. So we got 1, 2, 3. I don't know if there's any, like, can't place them too close together or something. Oh, well, there you go. Right as I say that. I was gonna say, it did the little animation thing, but then didn't actually plant anything. Okay, there's that. I think I want to go this way with it. Okay, so 1 seed bag made 1, 2, 3, 4, well, 3 by 3 is 9, so 10. So 2 to 10 isn't a bad ratio. In fact, what I may end up doing here, with that in mind, is... Oh, wow. I may not do that, actually. Hold on. That was not... I thought I had everything in here. Okay, so... I need 8. Let's just do... Hold on. Alright. I'm not going to use all these, I don't think. I just don't want to mess with it all. Let's just do another seed bag real quick. And we're going to place that going along this way. Let's make sure the area is kind of clear. And, yeah, we're just going to bring it back this way, I think. There we go. Alright, so... Why does it keep doing that? I hope it's not using my... There it is. I don't think it's using my seeds when it's actually not planting like that. I didn't see the little line move. So I don't think it's a problem. And at some point, I'd like to look into... Ooh, we're in a weird kind of angle here. There we go. Alright, so we got wheat over here, we got flax over here, and we got pumpkins over here. So I don't think we really need to do any more plants than that. And then I should have enough. Wait. Oh, it just moved it around. Why is it moving it around? Huh. Weird. Alright, whatever. We don't have enough for another one, so that's fine. Was it here? Okay, craft that, and we should get 4 bread, which works. Now, what was it when I took the pumpkin away? It looked like something... The salad. Oh, that's lettuce... Or, I mean, cabbage. Excuse me. Oh, right. So, cabbage, berries, and pumpkin. We didn't plant any cabbage, but I don't think we really need it. We'll put that there, clear that, put you there. So bread's not bad. I can see why they give you 4, because that isn't really all that great for the time that it probably takes to grow and farm all this stuff. I am a little perturbed that these actual, like, terrain gen bushes keep showing up, and I don't seem to have a tool to get rid of them. The berry plants and stuff were one thing, but... oh well. Okay. What's next? The next thing I want to do is help stockpile some timber a wee bit. We don't really need round timber. So let's just craft up 3 sets of timber. Did it do all those? It looked like only 2. And I honestly did this just because it made it look more impressive. It goes by stacks. So as you can see, nothing changed visually. Even though we added a lot more. Now, grant you, eventually you would not want to do this because, well, it would waste your space a little bit, but, just in the interest of making it feel like I'm doing more stuff than I actually am doing, I kind of do like this, and then I feel better about my life. Looks like we have a lot more timber than we actually do. Actually, I don't know if the stones work that way or not. Let's find out. Let's see. Oh, it does! Okay, I am gonna waste way too much time spreading out all of my resources just so I feel like I did more. I don't know about this. This might be a little too complicated to do. I guess not. It's not taking me too long. Why not? I'll do it. Wow, look at how full my iron stockpile is. I filled it up 1 iron ore at a time. I don't know, it just makes me feel more accomplished when I look around and, like, everything looks full. It's great. Now, my log stockpile, I am actually proud of, although it has the same thing, because it only does 1 per stack. So, you know, I mean, take what you can get, I suppose. Okay, so, oh, the pumpkins are done. The pumpkins are done. Sweet. So they do actually grow. Confirmed. We're not crazy people. That just means the flax is just gonna take forever to grow. What was the flax again? I feel like I looked. 5! Okay. So 5 makes 1 seed bag, and I think it was much like the wheat that it made like 10. So I wanted to make sure I at least kept 10 plants to make... Or, wait, no. Was it 5? We got 1, 2, 3, 4. I did a row of 4 by 1. Oh, that was freaky. I went like this, and I think it picked up on the pumpkin. I thought it was ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 3 by 8's 24. And then an added 6, so 30, I think. So if we harvested all of this, and it takes 5... Now, I'm estimating, I don't remember, but it seems like the general consensus is 1 seed bag plants about 10 plants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? That's a weird... Okay, 6, 7... Something like that. Anyways, I don't know, the pumpkin one's a little weird. We know that wheat did 10, and I'm pretty sure flax did. So if flax did 10, and I have 30, then I would need to keep 15 to replant the same thing, and we would have reaped 15 plant. Actual straws. Which, currently, all I really need it for is this rope, and I need... What did I say? 8? So that should work. I just have to wait for this to grow. And like I said, I'm not really in a hurry for that one either, because, I mean, it's just advanced mechanics, which I haven't even started using the basic mechanics yet. I probably should look into the farming stuff. Maybe. This unlocks hand, seed bag. Okay, that's the regular... Oh, stick fences. I could put stick fences up. I forgot about that. The mechanical harvesting, though, I don't know how this really works. I mean, I know you make a plow, but I don't really know. It's funny. It's funny. I've played Minecraft enough. I can do redstone, but can't do basic mechanics. I shouldn't say can't. I just don't really know how it works. Mechanics. Catapult bucket, rope ends, rope drums, hand crank wheel... and unlocks advanced mechanics, which we don't have. So I'm guessing you would do something like a rope wheel connected to a hand crank, and then tie the rope wheel again to, like, the, plow and stuff, and then you could just sit here and crank and it would spin around? Am I wrong? That's what I feel like I remember seeing, I just don't know exactly the mechanics behind it, of how you set it all up. But at some point we should probably do that too. I'm thinking at this point, let me know what you guys think, but I'm thinking at this point it may be a good idea to start, maybe next episode, finding an area that we want to actually start building a castle out of, kind of thing. Is kind of what I'm thinking. Because the little, you know, hobbit hole type thing here isn't bad, but I don't really want to just build a little village thing right off this road that's next to the spawn. You know, I'd kind of like to go maybe out into that open field where that larger rock deposit was, and something like that. Though that is kind of in a valley. That's a bad spot probably for out here in that area. But that's kind of, normally you want like a tall castle. You don't really want like a low castle. One thing I have thought about is maybe trying to do kind of a the wall kind of thing up there, because I do see some iron up there, so that would be a good source of, and over there, is kind of make like a running wall across these mountains or something like that. I don't know. I know that Medieval Engineers has, like, the structural integrity stuff that you gotta think about. I know that we have to gather all the resources. This isn't like my old Let's Builds. I mean, this is survival, so we're gonna have to gather whatever stones and stuff we need. So, you know, I'm not too sure about that. But, anyways, let's see. Is there anything else that I want to tackle today? I don't think so, and I probably won't even replant these pumpkins, actually. Just because I don't really need pumpkins for much of anything. The wheat we could do more for bread for sustainability, and the flax is more needed for building and stuff, and ropes. But in truth, I don't really know that we really need much else than that. I mean, granted, when we get a bigger castle and stuff, well, why not? You know, even if you don't harvest it all the time, we'll have a small plot for pumpkins and cabbage and stuff. I don't know if you can replant berries or not. I haven't seen a berry bag. You can do a herb. I wonder... Let's check the recipes a little bit here. Is there anything that doesn't require berries that's just sustainable? Mushrooms and all that I don't think you can replant. That requires meat. That requires meat. Everything seems, food-wise, seems to require berries or roots or something that doesn't seem replenishable. And I have the gourmet one, right? Like the advanced food Yeah, goulash, shroom steak, bread, deer pelt. Oh, deer pelt. I don't think I've had that before. I mean, like, in my options menu for use. But yeah, so anyways, I think that's going to do it for us for this episode. We're going to wrap things up here. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, and I will see you all next time. Peace.